Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my CD collection, which is all right here. And it is sorted by color. As you can see, it's rainbow design. From red all the way to black at the bottom. Okay, now moving on to yellows, oranges, and greens. Here I have Billie Eilish, Don't Smile at Me, which cannot cover, sorry guys. Disney Mania 5, which has a bunch of Disney covers of, it has Part of Your World, Miley Cyrus cover, Kiss the Earl, Ashley Tisdale, stuff like that, Colors in the Wind, Vanessa Hudgens, Broken Social Scene, which I thrifted, these two I thrifted, I should start saying which ones I thrifted. This is Totally Awesome Christmas, and it's got, Jesse McCartney, Alien AJ, Raymond Simone, Hillary Duff, Rascal Flatts, doing Christmas songs. Thrifted it as well. Britney Spears Circus, cut out the cover, also thrifted. I think this is one of the first, thrifted CDs that I ever got when I started collecting CDs. This one is, super hits of the 70s. It doesn't say what year, but also thrifted. It's got, Black Betty, Werewolves in London, which is one of my favorite songs ever. Yeah. Those are the only two songs I know of there. Toni Braxton, also thrifted, but I got it because it has Unbreak My Heart, which is, I think, I don't know, I have to try voice, which is, one of the only Toni Braxton songs I know, I think. Fleetwood Mac, Greatest Hits, it has Dreams on it. It doesn't have Landslide, don't know why. Also thrifted. Everclear, Scotland Fade, also thrifted. And Broadway Cast. I did not cut up the cover of this one, but it had a lyric booklet, and I lost the booklet when I moved to a new house. I don't know what happened to it. But I did thrift this. I thrifted it, I think, before they even announced that the movie was coming out. And I thought that was very cool. I had Brat, which I cut it out. Not thrifted. In the movie soundtrack, the poster, the cover is a poster and it's on the wall. Justin Bieber, thrifted, Justice, and I thrifted it. It was funny because when I saw it at the thrift store, it still had, the Target, wrapping on it, with the Target sticker and everything. So, somebody just, went to Target, bought this, and they were like, oh, you know what, never mind. And then they donated it to their store. But I got it because it has O's, and that's the only color I like. And Phoebe Bridgers, Stranger in the Alps. And I'm so excited. I got Phoebe tickets. I don't care that they're restricted view, side view, or whatever. I don't care. All I care about is that I'm in the room where it happens. If you know, you know. So now we're going to the light room section. Now I have debut Taylor. This one I bought on Amazon. Debut again, this one I thrifted. I made sure to check if it had homophobic lyrics and picture of burn. It doesn't. But the only difference between the one I bought and the one I thrifted is that the one I thrifted has Tim McGraw, the music video for Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar. The one I bought does not have the music videos. So that's pretty cool. I thrifted Enya, also thrifted Cher, Do You Believe in Love? on this album, and I love Torn so much. Thrifted it as well. Jessica Simpson. I honestly don't listen to Jessica Simpson, but I got it because I had a poster. Thrifted. Moana soundtrack. Thrifted as well. No poster. Shrek 2. Thrifted. And I think the CD is like broken or something because it doesn't play very well. Yeah, it is kind of scratched. It doesn't play very well in my CD player, unfortunately. Because this is a fire soundtrack. But, Elton John, Thrifted, One Night Only. Blink 182, got it from Barnes & Noble. Blink 182, Thrifted. And I just wanted to see what the difference is. I don't think there is a difference. No. And some people say that if you like have the original copy, there's like a plus sign on her hat, but neither of these have the plus sign, so I don't think. But I will say the Barnes & Noble one, this is a little bit lighter of a red color, and then the first one is a little darker. And then 1972 hits. It's got Rocket Man's Without Lean on Me. Yeah. Okay, and then we have Dark Blue, which we got Old Town. And I got some of these I got because my mom had them back in the day. Some of them, and then some of them I get because I know like one song on the album or whatever. But I thought I didn't know any Old Town songs, and then I listened, and I was like, oh, I do know an Old Town song, because I do know, All or Nothing. I do know that song. I was like, oh, One of the Boys, Katy Perry. I was so excited for this one, because it has, Thinking of You, and that's one of my favorite songs ever. Justin Timberlake, Justified, oh, hello, star appearance from my dog, hello. She wants to know what's going on. Justified, thrifting this one as well. Was very happy to get this one. Nickelback covers up on the wall. This is Silver Side Up, thrifted. The Smashing Pumpkins Melancholy Dual CD set, thrifted for $1. Billboard Rock and Roll Hits, and I got it because it has Earth Angel, and I love that song. Thrifted. Joey Bellick and Bright, No Hands. I freaking love JVB. I saw them on my birthday last year, and I was like, oh my god, because nobody ever tours during, like, on my birthday, and my birthday is September 29th, and so I never see any tours on my birthday. I was like, oh my god, I have to see JVB. And their tickets were like, what are you looking? No. Their tickets were like $40, like $41 or something, and it wasn't even that expensive. I was like, okay, I'm going. And I only wanted to go because I only knew the baddest at the time. But I spent like the 2 months leading up to the concert just listening to like the set list on repeat. Do you guys ever do that? Like listen to a set list over and over again so you have it all memorized when you go to a concert. Next we have High School Musical 2, Thrifted, Megan Maroney, Am I Okay? I'm seeing her in August this year. So it's 96 Grammy nominees. Thrifted. It's got Gangsta's Paradise, Waterfalls, You Are Not Alone, You Oughta Know, and I love this song. Bobby Brown, I got this because it has my pro in it. Thrifted. Fall Out Boy, this is Infinity on High, not Thrifted. Okay, sorry about that. I had to tell my dog to stop shaking the bed and the camera. Okay, next we have Eternal Sunshine. You can barely see it on the camera, but you can see myself in the reflection. But Eternal Sunshine, why is it scratched? It's scratched in the back. Right there, there's a little scratch. Why is it scratched? I don't even use it. Like, I've never used this CD once, I don't think. 2004 Grammy nominees, and you can look at the songs on here if you want. I don't even know if you can see it in the because right now it's backwards in the reflection. But there's Crazy Love, Plots, Where's the Love, Lose Yourself, Work It, Cry Me a River, The Way You Move, I'm With You, In the Club, Stacy's Mom, yeah. So it has a lot of songs that I grew up listening to. So that's why I got this. But in these versions, there's a clean version of the songs. And they completely bleep out all the red ones, which is funny. Because there's Eminem songs in these. This one isn't red, but I have been looking for this album for forever. And it's Matchbox 20, because it has one of my favorite songs ever, Push. And I was like, oh my god, I have to get this album so bad. I have Hesitant Alien, and I hate the case. It's so bad. I hate these stupid paper digipack case. I hate them so bad. But it's not a cute little. They're like wannabe vinyls. Like, bro, you're not a vinyl. Stop trying to act like a vinyl. But it did come with a poster, and I have it over here. Wait, I have it. Right there is where I have the poster. And it was very cute. But other than that, I like this album. I just hate the case that it comes in. And then I have High School Musical, the first one, which I also thrifted. I have the Taylor Swift Holiday Collection, which you might think it's hard to find it, but it's really not. I got it on Amazon a while ago for like $13, so it's not that hard to find. Here's Now, that's what I call Music 14. This I also thrifted. It has Crazy Love, where it's basically the same song. I just realized it has kind of the same song as this one. It has right there, Stacy's Mom, Girls and Boys. Yeah. Then I have, what is it? Oh, the next one I have is Pink Funhouse. But as you can see, I cut out the cover because I wanted to put it on my wall. Not on my wall, I put it on my closet door. But I cut out the cover. I know you're probably thinking, why would you do that? You're a psychopath. And they're my CDs, and it was only $1, okay? It was only $1, and let me do what I want. So we're gonna start off with red, and they are organized by color, not in the color, like this one. If it was color, it would be in the green section. But the spine is red, so I put it in the red section. So, first, we're going to do the dark reds, because that's what I have first. I have them from dark to light. So, we have Rent. This is the movie soundtrack. Then we have the Broadway cast recording, both of which I have thrifted. Also, if you see the camera shaking, my dog is currently on my bed, licking herself, and I'm using my computer to record. I have The Life of a Showgirl. I don't know if the variants have different names. I can't remember what this one is called. I have Red, Taylor's version. This was one of the first CDs I ever got, like, in general, because that's when I started, like, fully collecting CDs. Hold on. Okay, now we have lighter reds. We have Christina Aguilera. I forgot what this album's called. I think just Christina Aguilera. I don't know, but I also didn't kind of it. I think it is called Christina Aguilera. But it has seen in a bottle, one or wax, come on over. Yeah. But, next one is In Sync Christmas. I also thrifted Christina. David Archuleta, which I didn't put up the cover. It has a poster. I put it on my wall. Nelly Furtado Loose. I was really excited to find this one purchased as well. Paula Abdul. I got it because it has Straight Up, and that's the only Paula Abdul song that I know. Also purchased as well. Red Taylor Swift, the original one. Well, this is the deluxe. She had the red and then red deluxe and then red Taylor's version. I don't have the first one. That doesn't have the bonus tracks and the demo recordings. But this one does have bonus tracks and demo recordings. And then I have Evolution Sabrina Carpenter, which I also cut up cover and I thrifted it. Funny thing was, when I opened it, I saw it at the thrift store. I was like, oh my god, I have to get this. And I opened it. It had the Evolution CD, and then I opened it, and there was another CD inside, but it was blank, and it just had like numbers on it. It said Sabrina on it, and I put it in my CD player when I got home, and it was the Eyes Wide Open album. I was like, so like somebody burned Eyes Wide Open onto a CD and put it in here as well. So I got 2 albums, and the price of one is crazy. And I had this other Life of a Showgirl CD, which I got 2 because they had different posters, and I just want posters for my wall. This one is, Fall Out Boy. Check out the cover. It's on the wall. Also, if you're wondering why they don't have CDs in them, I put all my favorite albums in my CD case. And this one is, Panic at the Disco. What is this one? I can't even get this one out. I don't know why I forgot. The Panic, the Fall Out Boy one is from Under the Court thing. This one is Short and Sweet Deluxe. This one is Backstreet Boys. I think it's just all Backstreet Boys. This one is Elton John Love Song. And now we're moving on to the orange section. Now we have Backstreet Boys Live. And then Mariah Carey. Oh wait, what is this one? Mariah Carey Butterfly. Mariah Carey Car Bracelet. Miley Cyrus Breakout. I was really happy to find this one. Abbott Gold. It's a little bit broken. Vanessa Hudgens. I learned about this one. I looked it up, and it's only like 3 days older than me. This came out September 26th, 2006, and I was released September 29th, 2006, so it's a little bit older than me by a few days, which is cool. Birth week twin. This one is Vanessa Carlton. Oh, I just realized Vanessa Hudgens and then Vanessa Carlton right next to each other. 2 Vanessas. This one is Me Not Nobody, and I got it because it has 1,000 miles on it. This one is Sweetener, which, yes, I also put up the cover. I'm sorry. It's on my closet door. This is Man's Best Friend. And then this is The Righteous Brothers, Unchained Melody. This is Reba McEntire. I don't know how you say it. Whoever's in New England. I really don't know why I got it. I don't know any songs from this. But I just got it. Because it was Reba. And I was like, okay, why not? And then Bruno Mars, Unorthodox Cute Thoughts. Which, I would say most of these I thrifted, actually. The emails I can't send. I would say the only ones that aren't thrifted is emails I can't send. The Man's Best Friend, Sweetener, Alba Gold, and yeah, everything else in that section was thrifted. Now we have the purple, pink, and a few black CDs. So, we have the Grease soundtrack, thrifted, Punisher, CD Bridges, Coldplay, X and Y, thrifted, Midnights, this is the late night edition, which has, this one was only available at a few shows, I believe. Like, I think it was, New Jersey shows, and I think maybe also the Japan shows. Not sure about that, but my dad got me this for Christmas in 2023, along with the Wonderstruck perfume and hand lotion, which I have over here. Wonderstruck hand lotion. And then Wonderstruck tiny perfume bottle. And then we have Puddle of Mud Complain covers on my wall. Speak Now Taylor's version. When they announced that they had this coming out, I was in the hospital, and I was like, Mom, please, can we get this? And I literally remember, I was like, she gave me her credit card, and I had my iPad, and we were like, and I bought it while I was sitting in the hospital, because I had asthma. I had really bad asthma at the time, and my levels were really low, so I had to stay in the hospital. And so I literally bought the Speak Now Taylor's version CD while I was in the hospital, which I think is a funny story. Disney Rascal songs, like the Disney villain songs, like Poor Unfortunate Fool, rock selections, and I got it because it has American Pie, and that's the only one I know. This is one that I forgot. Sorry. The Millennium Hip Hop Party, different artists on there. Dr. Dre, LL Cool J, Snoop Dogg. I love that they call him Snoop Doggy Dogg. Then we have Disney Playlist. It has, the Jonas Brothers theme song, Sunny with the Champs theme song, ETETU, Phineas and Ferb, Wizards of Waverly Place theme song, This Is Me from Camp Rock, Breaking Free from High School Musical, Fabulous from High School Musical, stuff like that. Then we have Tom Petty's Full Moon Fever, and Cloud 9, Megan Maroney, which I have the signed version of, and that was the first signed CD that I ever bought. Then we're going into more pink CDs. We have 98 and Rising, which isn't pink on the cover, but the spine is pink. This album, yeah, it's just called 98 and Rising. I don't know if the band is called 98 and Rising, or the band is called 98 Degrees. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up later. So, sounds from the 70s. Oh, this is also thrifted. Sounds from the 70s. It's got Dancing Queen, Dreams, Cold as Ice, How Deep Is Your Love, Staying Alive. Oh, and Rich Earl, Holidays. Yeah, thrifted. And then we have Lover. We have, hold on. Heart Rock. I got it because Time After Time is on it, and I love Time After Time. Prom Night Favorites. It's Heart Rock is also thrifted. Prom Night Favorites. This one has Archangel, Unchained Melody. It's My Party, and that's it. Well, no, there's more. Those are just the only ones I know. Thank You Days, which unfortunately got cracked. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. Not thrifted. This was from my grandpa, I think. Guns N' Roses again. Use Your Illusion 2. Grammy nominees 2005. This one has, Let's Get It Started, American Idiot, If I Ain't Got You, She Will Be Loved, My Immortal, and That's All I Know. The Police, Every Breath You Take, He's So Cool, I Got It Cause I Have Love, I love that song. TLC Fan Mail, Thrifted, oh, I keep forgetting. He's So Cool, Thrifted. The Greatest Showman, which I was not expecting to find out before. Thrifted. Now we're gonna go from the black CDs to the white CDs. So now we have Mariah Carey, I think that's just the album name. Daydream, Mariah Carey. The Emancipation of Mimi, Mariah Carey. And then Mariah Carey #1 hits. If you're ever a fan of Mariah Carey or Celine Dion, and you want to get CDs, just go to a thrift store. Because I swear, every time I go, without shadow of a doubt, there's always going to be Mariah Carey and Celine Dion. Like, all the time. Okay, now we have... Okay, I'm grabbing them. Now we have Chicago, the movie. Nixon Kicks, Wide Open Spaces. Classic Disney, and some songs like A Whole New World, Under the Sea, Kiss the Earl, stuff like that. I don't know if you can see them, but I'll put it there if you want to see. Thrifted, Muse during the Thrifted. Rocky Horror, which is one of my most recent finds. Rocky Horror. This is, I think, the movie. Original Rocks and Chaos. I can't tell if that's the movie. Well, it says Tim Curry. I think it's the movie version. Thrifted. Pitch Perfect 2, which I was so excited to find. Thrifted. Nickelback, All the Right Reasons. Thrifted. Phantom of the Opera. Thrifted. This is the movie version, I believe, with Emmy Rossum, and it's still in its wrapping. And it says here, Borders, which closed in 2011. So this CD is like 14 or 15 years old at this point. And it says the original price was $18.99 at Borders, but they had a sale for $15.99, $3 off, not much of a sale, but sure. And I got it at the thrift store for $1. So I would say that's a pretty good sale. Ricky Martin, I don't think this album, I think it's just, Ricky Martin. My Everything, Ariana. Oh yeah, Ricky Martin is thrifted, Ariana is not. Enter Sandman, this one's, I think, from my grandpa, or it was already at my house when we moved in. Red Hot Chili Peppers, which is Blood, Sugar, Sex, Magic. Les Mis, thrifted. Celine Dion, thrifted. And then, okay. And then over here we have, okay. Here we have Michael Jackson, Bad, Hide Out the Cover, When It's Thrifted. Fortune Poets Department, The Black Dog version. Life Support, Madison Beer. Classic Disney Volume 3. You can look at the songs on here. I don't know if you can even see them. The Harry Potter soundtrack for the first movie. And I bought it because they had a poster in it. And I just wanted the poster. But I thrifted it. Phil Collins, Face Value, thrifted. One Direction 4, Barnes & Noble. One Direction, Midnight Memories, Barnes & Noble. Laura Jones, Come Away With Me, thrifted. Why does she look like Anthony Ramos? Am I tripping? She looks like if Anthony Ramos and Timothy Chalamet had a baby. Am I tripping? Because that's what she looks like. No Doubt, Tragic Kingdom. I think this is already in my house. Bon Jovi's Room Wet, thrifted. Whitney Ultra Suits, thrifted. Papa Roach Infest, thrifted. I don't know why I'm slamming them so hard, sorry. Okay, War CDs, 1960s R&B classics, and I got it because it has My Earl and What You Got. And that's it. Thrifted. My Chemical Romance Bullets, which I got on eBay for $64. And I was so happy. Well, it cost more. It cost more because it came from the United Kingdom. But I own it now on CD, and I'm so happy about that. Because that was the last one I needed for my collection. So now I have all MCR albums on CD. Yay! Savage Garden. I think that's just the name of the album. Fiona Apple, When the Fawn. This one is Adele, 21. Green Day, Insomnia. Green Day, American Idiot. Californication, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Classic Disney, Volume 5, I think V stands for. And you can look at the songs in this one as well. You can even see them. If you want, you can pause it. This is 311. I like that the CD kind of looks like a planet. I think the album is also just 311. Capricorn? Is that the album name? Three Doors Down, The Better Life, thrifted. The band Perry, thrifted. As I Am, Alicia Keys, thrifted. Okay, and now we are going into the brown and the grays. So, here we have, I Am Sasha Fierce, Beyonce, thrifted. Duran Duran, Decade, thrifted. 8 Mile, I'm pretty sure thrifted. Halo on the 6th, thrifted. Pentatonics, That's Christmas to Me, thrifted. I only got it because I had a poster. I mean, I do love Pentatonics, but I don't like the Christmas stuff that much. Torture Poets, this is the anthology version. Temple Road, Midwest Princess. Bo Burnham, Inside. Evermore, Freed, Weathered, thrifted. Daniel Powter, I think that's just the name, thrifted. 3 Tears for Sweet Revenge, not thrifted. It came in a pack. When I got that, it came with the Black Parade and Dangerous, so I just decided to get all 3 of them in a pack. The Jaws of Life, bought at, I think, Barnes & Noble. And then the music of Whitney Houston. When I bought this, I thought it was Whitney Houston's song sung by her, but it's just like a cover band or whatever. I don't know, thrifted. Now we have the white CDs. We still have a few gray ones. We have Noah Han. I don't know how you say his name. I don't know if it's Noah Han or Noah Han. Please let me know in the comments. But we have Season, which I did cover up. No, wait. No, I did not, because I have it printed. I did not cover up this one. Coldplay, Russian Boys in the Head, thrifted, which I'm so happy to find this one. So that's 2 Coldplay albums I have thrifted. I've thrifted X and Y, and now that one. And then we have The Talking Heads, It's Not Making Sense, thrifted. Dirty Dancing soundtrack, thrifted. Mamma Mia, the musical, thrifted. This is the Broadway cast. AC/DC, Back in Black, not thrifted. Hairspray, Broadway cast, thrifted. Justin Timberlake, Future Sex Love Sounds, thrifted. Hannah Montana 3, thrifted. Folklore, The Black Parade, which the cover is on my wall, and the CD is in its case, so it's just an empty CD case for now. Dangerous Woman, Ariana. Positions, Ariana. Now we have some more. We have Reputation, Midnight. Oh my god, just went on my head. Midnight. This is the normal version, I think. Yeah, just the normal one. Midnight. This is the Target edition. Portrait Poet's Apartment. This is the manuscript edition. One Direction, Take Me Home. This is the one I got, I think, on Amazon. Or, I can't remember if it was Amazon or Barnes & Noble. I think it was Barnes & Noble. This one is Take Me Home. This one I thrifted. There's really no difference between the one I thrifted and the one I bought. They don't have anything special about them. Up All Night, One Direction. So the only One Direction CD that I'm missing is, I believe, I think the last one, Made in the AM. I think that's the last one I'm missing. Model, Wallows, Shania Twain, Come On Over, Thrifted. Yours Truly, Ariana. Oh, that's when it case went. I was looking for that one. When There's Shawn Mendes. This was actually, I think, also one of the first CDs I ever got. Because I had an online friend who was in, like, another country, and he wasn't able to get the CD, and so I got it, even though I don't listen to Shawn Mendes, and I was like, oh my god, look what I got, and I sent it to her. Not the CD, I sent a picture of me with the CD to her. Hillary Duff, Metamorphosis, and this is, and this is sour. Then we have, oh, here, now we have, let me make more room. Okay. We have Fearless, Thrifted. This one, for some reason, all of the CDs are 99 cents, but Fearless was $3.29. Stupid. Fearless Platinum Edition, which I bought myself on Amazon. Fearless Taylor's Version. I don't know why I said it like that. Fearless Taylor's Version. 1989 original, 1989 Taylor's version, 1989 Taylor's version, the new one. Big Daddy soundtrack, thrifted. Elton John's Greatest Hits Volume 2, thrifted. Alicia Keys, Songs in A minor, thrifted. So I have 2 Alicia Keys albums that I have thrifted. Here's the Veil, Collide with the Sky. Pixar's Greatest Hits, thrifted. You can look at the songs on there if you want. Just pause it. Van Morrison's Super Hits, thrifted. And Speak Now, normal version, not thrifted. Okay, and then the last CDs that I have are these here, if I can get them out. Now we have Alvin and the Chipmunks soundtrack, thrifted. Footloose soundtrack, thrifted. Billy Joel Greatest Hits, thrifted. George Michael Faith, which I took the cover out, thrifted. West Side Story, the movie soundtrack, thrifted. Yeah. Charlie Brown Christmas Peanuts. Wait, yeah, Peanuts Christmas movie, thrifted. And look, there's like a little guy over there pushing it, and it goes in, you can't see him. It's very cool. Thrifted. Frankie the Duchess, thrifted. Hi for you. Oops. Joey Valance and Ray, hi for you. I was so excited to get this one. I was literally begging. I was like, please, please, please put a Hyperloop CD. I do not collect vinyls. Vinyls are too expensive. I need a CD. And they were like, okay, here. Damn. That's not what they said, but they were probably thinking that. But oh my god, I'm so happy. Hyperloop CD. Now, I have no hands. Hyperloop, all I need is Punk Tactics. They did put out a Punk Tactics CD, which I'm really happy. Is the album called Punk Tactics? I don't know. I'm gonna select a picture. I don't think the album, it might be called Punk Tactics. Best of Blondie, not thrifted. Big Time Rush, I cut out the cover, so it's just ending now. This is just DPR. I saw them live 2 times. Once in 2022, and then another last year, because their tickets are, like, really cheap. Michael Bublé Christmas, thrifted. And 10 Things I Hate About You soundtrack, thrifted. And that is all of the CDs that I have. And currently, the current count is, I believe, 207 or 208. I think 207. And that's all of them so far. I'm trying to fill up every hole in here. And I'm almost there. I have 1.5 holes left to fill. So right into that. Here, mine out of the other. Okay. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I know I haven't posted in a while. I haven't really come up with anything to post. And then one of my friends suggested I should do a CD collection tour. And I thought, oh, what an idea. Because I did my DVD collection a while ago, but it has grown a lot. I might do an updated version. Now I have 208 DVDs, around the same as how many CDs I have. So I might do an updated DVD collection soon. It will be like a really long video. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.